Hello everyone, I'm Charles. Welcome to Graphic Design Quick Start. In honor of the Paris 2024 Olympics, in today's episode, I'll be showing you how to create the Olympic rings in Illustrator. Let us get started. This is the final look we are going to get. Let us switch to a starting artboard. Here we have a plain artboard and some guides. To start with, pick the Ellipse Tool, hold Alt, Option on Mark, and click on the intersection of the guides. Give the circle a width of 125 pixels and a height of 125 pixels. Click OK. Let us zoom in a little. While the circle is still selected, let us duplicate it. This will help us create a link by cutting out the first link. Pick the scale tool, double click on the scale tool, change the horizontal scale to 85% and vertical scale to 85%. Place copy to create a new smaller ring. Place V to pick the selection tool. Highlight the two circles. Let us go to a color swatch. Change the color to this blue. Now let us cut out a hole from the first link using the second smaller link. Go to Object, Compound Path, click on Make, or press Ctrl 8, Command 8 on a mark. There we have a first ring. Second, let us duplicate this link to create our second ring. Hold Alt and drag it to the right. While dragging it, hold Shift to constrain the movement to about there. Release. Press Ctrl Y, Command Y on the mark to switch to the outline mode. Click on the first link. Pick the Reflect tool. Hold Alt, Option mark, and click at the center of the second circle. Change the axis to vertical and click Copy. Press V again for the selection tool. Select the first two circles. Pick the Reflect tool again. Click at the center of the third circle. Click and copy. And there we have our final rings. Press Ctrl Y, Command Y to switch back to the preview mode. Let us change the color of the rings. Select the second link. Give it the color of yellow. Select the third ring. Give it the color of black. The fourth one, this shade of green. And the last one, the color red. The next step is to stack them with the light stack in order. Select all the links but the first one. Press Ctrl Shift left square bracket, Command Shift left square bracket on a mark. Take them to the back. Select the last two rings. Press Ctrl Shift left square bracket, Command Shift left square bracket on a mark. Next, let us interlock them. In older versions of Illustrator, use the paint bucket. In the current version of Illustrator, use the intertwine command. Press Ctrl A, Command A on a mark to select all the rings. Deselect the guides or rather delete them completely. Next, go to Object, Intertwine, click on Make. Select the section that you want to interlock. This will be the first section. This will be the second section. This will be the third, the fourth. And there we have our interlocking links. When using the intertwine command, you won't maintain the interlocking when you move the rings, but when using the paint bucket, the interlocking will be maintained when you move the rings. Pick the illustration tool, mark the last ring, move it. You can see we don't maintain the interlocking ability, but using the paint bucket, that will be maintained. Press Ctrl Z, Command Z on mark to undo. And there you have it, how to create interlocking Olympic rings. And that's it for today. Like, share, and consider subscribing to our channel so that you don't miss out on our next episode.